Hello and welcome to my guide on the last mission of Apu, Curator, also known as 5-7. Today, hopefully in the guide, I'll be showing you how to do all the main strats and even some backups to destroy the Curator, and then at the end we'll be looking at the cutscene skips and about the 4 different variants that I think there is available towards that cutscene skip. So usually when you get the main strat, you'll be looking for a sub 1 minute split, because that is usually a very optimal split. A 110 is pretty much what you'd get if you were to get the backups between a 110 and a 120. A 101 is where you get the fast, but a 1 to 110 is where you get the fast strat but he gets out. So first I'm just going to show you the coins before the mission. You get a box at the courthouse, and then you can get a box at the gazebo there. The chance you can get that gazebo freebie if you only got one freebie in 5-6, the mission before, armored truck. So this is what most people do. They get the gazebo box and they reset their car, go around for one hit, do a 180, and then they'll chase the Curator all the way up until this wall here, just past the research centre. And then usually it's just a one tap from there and you can destroy him. So sometimes a mistake people do, they think they're facing the right way for the reset, but they're not, sorry. And then so they have to turn around quickly to get the first hit off, so he slows down a bit. And then you'll see there I had to despawn a Vote Quimby truck. So usually I want to do it where the Curator is at the start of the crossroads, because that will usually mean that you won't spawn a car nearer, and he will disappear. So this is the fast strat, where you'd want to hit him between the 2 line statues, mainly more towards the right hand side one, and then he'll get stuck at the far side. When he's at the far side, it's really secure that he's not going to get out, because that can always happen with this version, the corner strat here, I like to call it. In that he did get out, but we'll show you what it can do if he does get out. So in that I didn't get the corner or the far side, he's in the middle of the line statue, and then hopefully you can catch up to where you're parallel with him, and then it's really good to like guide him in there when he's already half damaged, because it's a lot easier to do that than push him really fast from behind. So these are just examples where you've misjudged where the Curator is going to be and you've completely missed the first hit. If you get the reactions down, you can turn around really quickly and hit him on the walls here. It won't be one hit straight away because you didn't get that initial hit, so you'll have to hit him a few more times, and chances are he won't really get out. He'll be pretty safe and stuck in there. So this is if you missed fast, you gotta like e-brake turn to not lose any speed, and then come around, hit him here in the corner. He does get out here, but that's because I backed up way too far. So if you quickly your backups, you're all good if you miss the first hit. So this is what I want to dub the cafe strat, because it's right near the cafe wall. So where you'd hit him from the side, or sort of go from the side to hit him against the wall, and that will get him like to half. What you don't want to do is this, because that's always going to happen. The chances that happen are very high when you do it like that. This is the pillar strat, where you guide him into the first pillar of the tunnel. He was smoking in this situation, but usually you'd like go ahead a bit, pull a U-turn, get the last hit off there, but luckily I had it when I was smoking. So this is where he's in the tunnel, and I want to do what you normally do with the first sellouts car, and then at the end, because there's an outer bit, a sticky out bit of the tunnel, you hit him at the end there, and then you can 180 it, turn around and get the last hit off. So this portion of the video is going to be about the cutscene skip, so you don't make mistakes like the one shown on screen now. Just provided examples of completely missing the pause, or alt tabbing and mashing unpausing. So the first cutscene skip I'm showing is the 3rd person mash. The next one's going to be a 1st person mash. So I want to go over the difference between mash and alt tabbing. Usually if you don't alt tab, you won't be able to pause before the frame. So mashing is like where you're going to mash to get the frame all the way through, pretty much mission complete till the end. And that is usually favorable on console 60 FPS and 100 FPS. So the alt tab is usually preferred on people on 150, 200 FPS, or even unlimited FPS. But a good thing about it is when you're in first person, the cutscene skip is harder, but you get a massive visual cue because the camera completely shifts to the road and then Apu is there. So it's a lot. It's consistent as if you won't unpause it more, but it's harder to get because the frames are slightly higher. So now we're just going to run through the mission once more to show you the mission in full. Get the coins at the start there. Yeah, the Farini can get stuck in the courthouse stairs because sometimes you won't. Sometimes people get that box in 5-4 to because the car built for Homer gets up the stairs easier. So then, you know, get the first hit, reset the gazebo, come round and then hit him just beyond the research centre. So just one hit. This is what most runners tend to do. I'm on 100, so for the sake of consistency I mashed the cutscene skip here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.